it get trashy. Cause if I could get put in a casket, keep it on me, I never be lacking. Run up on me and let me and they dying again. She stay by my side cause she ride or whatever. I'm a blasted. Ask a question, I don't know what happened. And it's touch me and toy for hop out the feet. Get hit in this no, niggas never outside cause they know that we on them. They more like a spaceship. It's been in the 80s, we leaving them faceless. Send an addy, you know I rob. Stay there with me, he gon' send about 5. Better block on my aim for his mom.
And welcome back to WSJU Radio, the #1 college radio station, and all over New York City on iHeartRadio. We had to bring him out. He blowing up already. You're gonna hear him soon. BTF Iv in the building.
Grad, gang.
How's it going? How's life? How's the drive here?
It was Gucci. This shit wasn't that long.
So, let's take it back. How did you all start? How did you become a rapper and all that?
I was always writing out little lyrics in my crib and shit, but I always wanted to rap. Like, if I ain't play ball, I always wanted to rap.
Oh, so you played ball first and then it was rapping, or was rapping the first passion and then ball came after?
Nah, I always used to play ball, you feel me? But I always used to rap. I always used to write down something.
So, speaking about ball, do you think you're the best ball player in this room right now? In fact,
never. Are you dumb? He know what's up, and he know what's up. I don't know. Nah, my son Porter is better than me. I'm trying. Kenneth is dirty.
Too much drugs, bro.
And for music, you said you always been rapping. So when did that moment hit when you're like, yo, I need to take this serious? I gotta put this out here and put my work out there.
Like after 8th grade. After 8th grade, I started writing more. Stuff started happening in life. I want to rap more.
Are you still writing to now, or are you now more towards freestyling?
I still write, but if I catch a vibe, I catch a vibe. It would be a freestyle.
And with writing, how do you deal with writer's block?
Whenever I get writer's block, I just move on to the next part of the track, or I would just probably continue the track later on. If I start off with a verse and I get writer's block on the verse, I would start making the chorus.
And when you first started writing and started making music, who was some of your inspirations? Who were you listening to?
I listen to Lil Durk and shit like that.
Okay.
Drill music.
Okay. From Chicago?
Yeah.
Do you feel like New York took over the drill scene? Is it when people remember bad, they're gonna think about the New York over the Chicago, or Chicago's always gonna be
Chicago always got drill because that's where the drill sound started at Chicago.
Do you feel like New York would never pass it and would never take it away from them?
Nah, Chicago gonna always have it. They always got it.
Okay. And speaking about New York drill right now, do you feel like the Bronx took over the Brooklyn? 'Cause I know you're from Brooklyn, but
yeah, that's a fact. The Bronx, they doing their thing. They consistent. They're more consistent with it than the Brooklyn rappers right now. They got it right now.
Do you feel like Brooklyn's gonna take over back from 2022, or he's still gonna?
Yeah, me and my son Porter gonna start dropping and show niggas a vibe.
So why do you guys feel like you guys are gonna take it over? Instead of anyone else from Brooklyn, you guys are gonna take over it back?
Cause, I feel like
we got the drip.
Facts.
We got the sauce.
He just took the words out of my mouth.
Drip and sauce?
Yeah.
We got the drip for this shit.
Do you feel like you guys the drippiest group in Brooklyn?
Yeah.
It's not even about clothes and shit. It's about
we know how to move with this shit.
Yeah.
We know what to do with it.
So I want to know, how did you and Porter meet?
I don't remember. We was in the park or some shit.
And it just linked up real.
Fact, she's in the park. We used to all play ball, so that was the link up, playing basketball.
Okay. And I always ask this question. When a rapper pulls up, what's the funniest story you guys have together as a whole group? He laughing out here. He laughing.
Oh no, got a lot of funny stories together. I don't know. I can't think of one.
Yeah, we got too much funny shit.
I'm
funny guy right here. This thing is a funny guy right here.
It's a lot of funny guys.
Funny moments. Can't just name one.
Can't just name one?
Can't name one. Real funny shit.
Yeah, niggas be just having fun. I ain't gonna lie. We young, just have mad fun.
So like when you guys go to the club, who's like the most littest one in the club?
About be a nigga in this room.
I said KB.
KB. I said Day off the liquor.
Vibey. Vibey.
Off the liquor, what's the best liquor?
Migos. I ain't gonna
Don't
front.
I had the Migos.
Why Migos? I feel like at one point it was Hennessy, and then I don't know where
Take them there, bro. We gotta
That's for the bitches too.
Yeah, that shit take the
bitches love Migos.
I'm not too much into the dark liquor no more.
Yeah. Nah, I still pizza Henny though. You out.
Yeah, the Henny,
I
alright.
still pizza Henny. You out. Still pizza Henny up to this day.
How about Duce?
Nah, I never fuck with Duce.
Nah, Duce, like, for me, that's
Nah,
like
that.
devil drink.
Duce,
Really on the dark side, like really on some dirty shit. Some you got a box of Duce.
Migos is all that shit, bro.
And speaking about the females, speaking of the bitches, which borough got the best females?
I ain't gonna lie. I'm glad you asked that question.
I wrote got the best females.
Right now,
I gotta go with.
I'm gonna say the Bronx. I ain't gonna front. Uptown females got the best.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. The Bronx,
I think it's because I'm getting older.
The Bronx, they get down.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie.
they
The
get
Bronx,
crazy
they
on
that.
Uptown girls get
Nah,
crazy.
the best females come from Queens though. You are.
Yeah, Queens too. Queens got the low key girls. Feel me? The
Bronx,
nice girls in the big
on
houses.
That. I ain't gonna lie. The Bronx females is on that.
You're not jacking no Brooklyn?
Nah, they daddy. Brooklyn bitches is
Red
daddy.
them all.
Have you guys been out of state yet? Or
Oh yeah,
Hell yeah.
facts.
which state got the best females?
Miami.
Nah, yes.
Or
Miami.
Texas. Or the A too.
I heard Texas got a lot of fire
Houston,
bitches.
yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Shit,
Georgia,
vibey.
the A got some. Feel me? Got some bitches in the A too.
Hell yeah.
And when you guys
And Massachusetts.
Yeah, Boston, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. For some weird reason, Boston, I don't know, Boston girls like flossy rappers or some shit, like, or flossy people, like people from Canarsie. I always meet people from Boston, and they say they know us, like they hear our music all the time, all that shit.
So a Boston underrated?
Yeah, now Boston underrated for the Cotties, I ain't gonna lie, they got it.
All right. And you spoke about saying you guys are from Flossie. What do you guys think of how Flossie started this whole like Brooklyn wave, Brooklyn drill, all this? Like you got Pop, RP to Pop Smoke. You got like OP, Tay Floss, Lito Flossie. You got all Evo Niloso. Like I always say like from like this like town wise is from Brooklyn. I feel like Flossie got the best rappers.
Yeah,
That's a fact.
it's a lot.
Floss
It's a
got
lot
the
of
best rappers.
Yeah.
Best rappers.
From Brooklyn, I think though too. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like
Nah,
I feel like
the Floss got the best rappers, but you feel me? Like the style be doing their thing too.
yeah, I ain't gonna front. Everybody know how to rap. Like right now, like I'm gonna be honest. I like everybody's shit. I ain't gonna front.
From Canarsie or from like every drill rapper?
Like drill rappers in general. I feel like everybody, feel me, doing their thing. I ain't gonna lie. So it's like it's not no competition or nothing. You feel me? Like, no Brooklyn shit. Feel me? It's just like who's gonna be more consistent type shit. Like feel me?
That's the key right now. Just
yeah.
drop it. You could be dirt as long as you back to
Yeah,
back.
like I feel like mad like
As long as you're consistent.
anybody's rapping.
You can see the hard work. That's what gets you far.
Have any of the other Flossie rappers reached out? I know I seen OP was in the comments supporting it. I know, but like who else have reached out and say, I fuck with your shit, all that, like I fuck with your music and everything going on with you.
Feel me? Like niggas don't really reach out to me, but just really like the 80s. We really in the 80s. Just me and Porter, OP. I don't really reach out to niggas. I'm not on that. So if you're not one of us, we don't really care about you, to be honest.
And the whole of drill, do you feel like it's getting oversaturated right now? Do you think too many people's doing it? You said like even third people could be on, but like do you feel like it's being?
I feel like if you got a story to tell, like because I feel like drill is like supposed to be real life shit going on. You feel me? Like real life story. So I feel like if you got a good story to tell, people won't listen. Like, but sometimes most of this shit be fabricated. Niggas can say anything.
That's what I was gonna ask. Do you feel like a lot of these?
Anybody could put.
Yeah, this shit is rap, bro.
Anybody could rhyme and put this and that together, but feel me? Once your fans know where you coming from and your story, your background, they're really gonna track you.
Do you feel like Joe became a lot more rappers are capping it just to like monetize what they like this whole scene right now is blowing up?
I mean, I don't know what people be doing,
Yeah,
but
can't speak for
I
it.
can't really just look at somebody and say that they just rapping. But a lot of people do just rap cap.
And when would you want to consider yourself like a drill rapper? Or do you want to known as like something else, like as an artist, and you want to tap into other beats?
I feel like I drill rap in his time, like it go like with the time. I mean, be in the street, so whatever.
It's gonna come out as
It
drill.
go with the time period.
Facts.
And do you feel like Joe would die down right now? The sample beat is killing it. Do you feel like would it go back to the old drill, like when Favi and Pop was at the top, like of but you know how sample took over and now like you got the K, B Love.
Yeah.
Do you think it'll go back to it, or do you think this is gonna be the new wave and that's it?
Nah, I feel
But
like
samples been out though. So.
samples been out. It's just that now it's just like people really noticing it. It's really getting relevant now. It's always gonna be regular drill. Make a regular drill track anytime.
Are you a big fan of the sample drill?
I just hopped on it. I'm not Jackie.
I've been told him he going.
I jack it. I jack the sample shit.
All right, and if you could choose one sample that you haven't heard yet, what song would you want to hear on the Joe beat?
It's hard.
Niggas put anything. Be hearing SpongeBob, all types of shit.
I hear Ice Cream Truck.
Hell yeah. I like the old R&B ones. Me personally.
The
female shit with the singing be the
Yeah.
Gucci ones. I need to hear like right now. Probably didn't hear. Damn, I can't even.
the song that
Did I?
Ross Switch did, Say My Name. I like that sample. That was the
Beyonce one.
Beyonce one.
That's
Yeah.
a good sample. That's a fire sample. Wait, did it get cleared or some shit? Like,
I don't even know because they be taking it down quick. I know that I forget what the Still On To Me, the Into Me. I heard that that person was taking down every Joe song that had that sample.
yeah.
You can't even monetize it.
Because you be needing That was weird because I didn't even know you could really do that with the beat without somebody telling you.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't know. Like, how does it get deleted? I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, it's
You
like
can't really take somebody's voice and put it on your beat.
yeah, that's what happens. Like most of these samples are now just like sampling the song of another, like not just like the beat, just like the whole song. I heard a Joe beat where like they had a whole nother song as a sample behind like the Joe song, and like they could take it over because like it's still their song.
Yeah, because you got their voice on your song. It's a fact. That's copyrights right there.
And how do you feel about the whole copyright? Do you feel like samples taking away the money from like the whole music scene, or like is that the reason why people should stop doing sample, or like you just gotta do it because it's the wave?
That's the wave right now. That's what's getting everybody lit. So that's what's going.
It's not really about like money type shit right now. Like it's about like getting noticed for the right person to see you on the right sample.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Mm. And do you feel like you're underrated right now?
Yeah, for now, I'm underrated for now.
Why do you feel like he's underrated?
I feel like he was dropping up for me. I know when he get more consistent. Like I know like what he could do for me. I don't know if everybody else. I want the whole world to see what he can do for me. So that's why I really wanted to.
Yeah, I gotta just start dropping. I feel like I could do my thing right now. Not a lot of people is really doing that right now.
It's a different sound. Like it's not no feel me. It's not. I don't want to like say it no way. Like it's not no deep voice shit. Like niggas is really rapping. Like, really got something to say. So I feel like feel me. When y'all really start hearing this shit, like you gonna really.
And you spoke about the deep voice. Do you feel like people deepen their voice?
So I don't know. I mean, shit. I don't know if niggas really talking like that, but you feel me? But like, I don't know. I don't got no comment on that shit. I don't really care for that shit.
And you were speaking about his sound, saying it's different. How would you describe your own sound then?
I feel like my sound is. I feel like I got like a more like when I started rapping and shit, and I started getting loud on the mic. I feel like I got like a more like even know. Like my shit be squeaking sometimes.
But it's like unique. Like I don't know. I like the voices. It's like people like it sets shit apart. Like the voice for me and the lyrics. I mean, you can have a different voice and the lyrics sound fire. You feel me? So niggas gonna fuck with it. Like regardless.
You know, sticking out. Notice like the blog pages, like Talk of the Town, NY Drill page. Like, do you feel like they show you a lot of love, or do you feel like they don't show?
I get, like before my page got hacked and shit. Talk of the Town used to always be on my shit. I done seen Talk of the Town in person. She chopped it up. Feel me? She jacked me. That's pretty much it.
All right. And then speaking about consistency, you said you want him to be more consistent. You check your YouTube channel. The last song you posted with the video was 3 months ago. Before that was 7 months.
Yeah, I gotta start dropping like every 2 weeks. I feel like I gotta start dropping like every 2 weeks.
You got the tracks, bro.
How important is consistency?
Drop like two tracks before the week is over, type shit. That's what I'm trying to get on.
How important is consistency for you?
Consistency is important. You need consistency to get it out there.
I want people to take you serious. Like, you gotta be consistent.
It's a fact.
And, you know, he said you have the songs already lined up. So what makes you feel like I should drop this song right now, drop this song for the summer, drop this song for 3 months? Like, what? How do you decide which songs you should drop right now, which songs you want to wait on?
I mean, I just go off whatever is being like played more now, like whatever my man's and shit jack more. I would just drop that ASAP.
Yeah, I'm more like a natural filler.
Natural. It'll be in a studio session. So when you go to the studio,
I would go to the studio before I leave. I would know like, yeah, I'm about to drop this.
Okay. And when you go to the studio, do you bring everyone with you, or do you like to go to the studio by yourself, or just you and your manager, or everyone has to come?
I just be going to the studio like my same crew I started with. My friends. I've never been to the studio by myself before, but we don't really get nothing.
Yeah, I never been to the studio by myself either.
I feel like when you go to the studio with somebody, you could feel the energy.
Right.
You land off.
Do you guys be arguing in the studio?
No.
Nice.
Music is like, it's crazy for us. Like, we don't really like, you know how people really wake up and like think about music all day? Like, we don't really be doing that. Like, we just, like, you know, just link up, go to the studio, nigga feel a vibe, and, like, make a song. Like, it's more natural like that. It's more fun. Like, you don't want to keep stressing and shit. Like,
yeah, it's a fact. Before, we used to be in the crib writing and shit.
Writing down.
Listening to beats all day, trying to write down some shit. Rapping, everybody trying to rap.
Yeah, that shit is some fraud shit.
Yeah. And the group is BTF, so I want to know more about BTF. Like, where did the name came from, and you know how many members are part of BTF?
BTF probably got like, I don't even know how much it was. It's probably like 10.
And how did the name BTF came about? Like, who came up with it, and who was the?
The name BTF came from my cousin and shit. I heard him rapping some shit. He had BTF in it. I told him, like, yo, I'm gonna start jacking that. He was like, bro, you could run with that. I don't even care. I was like, say that. I just started jacking BTF.
And then how did the Ivy came about?
That was my name. Like, that's what everybody called me. Ivy.
And with BTF, are you trying to make it into like a own label? Like, what's the end goal for BTF?
I want to get an LLC for BTF.
He's shaking his head. He's like, he wants to. So when you guys make it a label and LLC, are you gonna start reaching out to artists to join me, or is it just gonna be you and your group?
I want to make BTF an LLC so I could have my mans under that shit.
And speaking about the mans, do you feel like when you're on? Like, a lot of rappers always, like, I saw Corday talk about and stuff. Like, are you obligated to put your friends on? Like, cause I saw Fat Joe spoke about it. Like, I have to, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is your opinion about it? Like, do you have to put your friends on?
Yeah, like
do blood, sweat, and tears.
Of course, I gotta put my friends on. Like, feel me? Like, if I can't bring my friends to me, like I don't know. I gotta make sure, like, I get it.
The people who help you.
I'm still going, like, even though like if I was to be separate, I would still make sure that everybody's still
facts
on a good page. Everybody's still eating.
Alright.
But my team always got to come with me.
Okay.
Can't be traveling without my team. That's crazy.
Okay. And how would you differentiate a difference between a real one and a day one for you?
I mean, I'm like a real person is somebody that you go through shit with, and you feel me. They got you. You could rely on them. Like that's what a real person is to me. Like, a person that you don't really got to say too much. They already know that. Just do this for you. Do that. But day one is just somebody.
You just knew, like just met him since you was young.
And you said you gotta put the team on, but like, how about the friends that like you feel me, like you grew up with, but they're not part of the team, but you cool with them type.
Like support. I mean, shit.
Support.
Shit, you don't really need people like. I mean, it's a family thing. Like, it's like trying to build some shit for real.
Or we trying to build our shit to expand our shit, come back to the build it, make that better. You feel me? We're not trying to stay in the.
Do you get a lot of love from Flossie about everyone around?
Yeah, that's a fact. The kids, everybody, old dads.
Like, speaking about kids, like, how's that feeling when you see like kids coming up to you, like trying to like take a picture, or rapping your song to you, like or coming up to that fuck with you? How's that feeling?
Shit like that make you wanna keep making music. You got somebody singing your song, you hear your song playing, you don't know who that person is, make you wanna just keep dropping.
And speaking about fans, I want to know both of your interactions. What was the weirdest fan interaction you guys had?
Weirdest?
Like, what was the craziest thing a fan said to you in the DM, or came up to you and said, or?
I mean, I got a DM one, and I got like a real life one.
Yeah.
Like a real life one was like when some nigga was walking out my block one day. He was like screaming out my song, and I'm in the car, like, and my man just tapped me. He's like, "Yo, what the fuck? You don't hear that?" But he's like walking right next to my crib. Like, I don't know the person or nothing. Like, he literally had his headphones in. I run down the block. I tap him. He don't even notice it's me. I'm like, what the fuck? That's some crazy shit. But the DM though, I get
very weird DMs, very weird shit, weird comments.
What was like the weirdest comment like that stuck out to you? Like, what?
Like it be some weird shit. Like I don't know what they be on. They be on some neck shit. I don't know.
Somebody said some shit about my face, like some crazy shit. Like,
nah, it be just weird shit. Like some bare emojis. You just text me mad emojis. Like it just be mad weird shit.
I like the DMs where they like with the people from the countries and shit. Like,
oh, I'm from here.
Yeah, I like that shit.
I be getting DMs like, yo, I just heard your song from YouTube.
Hell yeah.
I be getting DMs like that all the time.
What was the farthest a fan reached out to you, country wise? That reached out, like, yo, I heard your song on YouTube. Like, I fuck with it.
Like, what you mean?
Like the farthest person, like like from the UK, who reached out to you?
It's like Greece or some shit.
Yeah, weird. All types of places.
Lithuania, Norway, like some crazy.
Colombia.
Netherlands.
Right.
That ass. Like,
right. And speaking about those countries, where's one place you want to travel with the team to for sure?
Yeah, I want to go to. Team got to go to Dubai or some shit like that.
France.
France.
Hell yeah.
Why France?
Almost a trip. Like it's a bag.
Crazy bitches over there.
Nah, we gotta go to Dubai though. I ain't gonna lie.
I like fashion and shit.
You like fashion? What's the top 3 fashion brands?
Like for me?
For you? Oh, you guys can put your input too.
I like Canarsie, Celine, and Chanel. Those are my favorite 3 brands.
Mary, Chanel. I don't know, bro.
And then speaking about more fashion, if you could see BTF collab with one brand, which brand would you want to collab with?
That would be tight.
That would definitely be tight. Like some LV or something like that.
BTF LV collection.
Sneakers or like hoodie, like everything.
Everything. Sweaters.
Mm-hmm.
Sweatsuits, most likely.
Right. And are you guys planning to like into fashion? Are you guys planning to like tap into like fashion?
I mean, shit. Like, it's 2 different shit. But, we getting it.
Right. like, are you, where you're gonna turn rappers into like venture off to different, like how ASAP Rocky or Pop Smoke, how they were doing the fashion runways and all that. Are you guys into that, or are you guys?
No, I'm into that. I ain't gonna lie.
If we get to that, we definitely into that.
Hell yeah.
We really got
everything to make
we really
money.
got drip. We really know how to dress. We really got drip over there.
It's not only about rapping. You could do a lot of other things.
Okay. So, elaborate. Like, what other things would you guys want to tap into? Like, besides fashion, music, what else?
A movie.
Hell yeah. I was gonna say acting.
Acting?
Hell yeah.
What type of movie can you guys see each other in?
Some shit like Power. I ain't gonna lie. You need some television show shit.
Some words.
Next crazy street shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Is Power the best TV show out there?
Facts. I mean, I don't watch Power. I ain't gonna lie, but I just see from social media and shit.
He said, "I want to be in a show like Power." And
Power's a bad movie.
That shit bad. I be hearing this wacky. Feel me?
I'll make a wacky movie, and I know shit like Power though. Gotta be some next shit.
So, back to the music. What's the plans for 2022? What can we expect from BTF Iv?
Plans for this year, shit. So just keep dropping music. I ain't gonna lie. Stay consistent. Make bread. Keep dropping music. That's all we need right now. Just keep dropping. Keep dropping.
All right. What are 2 goals you guys want to accomplish for 2022? Like, this needs to happen for you guys for sure.
Out of here. That's
I
it.
gotta get out of here. I gotta.
That's really the goal. Man. We out of here. I don't know if y'all would know what that means. We just out of here. Like,
Move to LA?
nah, like, for me, like, just level up in life. All aspects. Like, it's no more kid shit.
I need to touch my first meal. Touch my first meal is lit.
Touch your first mail on YouTube, shit like that. Like,
I gotta touch my first meal this
get
year. I ain't gonna
signed,
lie.
deals.
Okay. And, do you feel like you have that song in your like tug of like that for a fact it's gonna hit a mill?
I don't know. I just know good music. So whoever don't track it, like I don't know.
All right. And then speaking about deals, when you guys sign to a record deal and they give you that first advancement check, what's the first thing you guys want to buy?
Already got a lot of that shit.
Yeah, first thing I'm gonna buy is a crib from my mom. So
Everyone says that.
that's a fact because we done did a lot of shit. We got a lot of shit. We touched a lot of shit.
It's about, I don't know, me, I'm gonna
Right now, it's about just getting out this hood.
Yeah, that's
Gotta
for
get out
sure.
this-
Like, just gotta get out of the hood for sure. Like, mad drill rappers always getting caught up in shit. Like, when they make it, like, niggas be like almost out of the hood, and they just get pulled right back in. When they doing something good, like,
All right. And speaking more about that, like, do you feel like the NYPD is like paying attention way more?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
they pay attention to the drill scene more. I feel I don't know. They care something.
Hell yeah.
I feel like this year we've seen more lockups for drill rappers, as type than years before.
Hell yeah, bro.
And I feel like this is the new mayor. He's trying to prove a point or something.
Yeah, I feel like he got something against the drill rappers. Like, you feel me? Like, he can't really do nothing about it. This is niggas real life shit going on. So, like, I feel like he think it's some like a safety hazard or something. But I mean, this is just life. There's other shit that going crazier shit that's going on. Like, I mean, this is just kids making music, and we just making music, having fun, trying to get the fuck out of here, talking about what's going on. Right.
And so when you guys do get out of here, right? How do you guys want to give back to the hood? Like toy drives. How all these rappers had like.
We had one. Yeah, I did have one. We had like.
Wanna build the shit.
Yeah, we went in a park. We was giving out shit in the summer.
How important is that for you guys? To give back to where you guys came from.
I mean, that's important. I mean, you always gotta show love to where you came from. You can't never forget.
Facts. Or you're not gonna be good where you came from.
Yeah.
You don't show love, you're not gonna be good where you came from.
Do you feel like right now Canarsie is like one of the most legendary places now in New York?
Of course, especially the '80s. It's legendary. It's a lot of legendary shit going on over there.
Do you feel like Pop Smoke was the one that helped put that limelight on
Like
Canarsie?
Pop made us Pop opened the doors for Canarsie. Like he made us global. I ain't gonna lie.
Hell yeah. Pop really had it. I ain't gonna lie. Made this shit lit.
And that leads to my last question. You know, his legacy lives on through music all over around the world. You know, what type of legacy do you guys want to have with the names Porter, BTF, Iv, and like the whole BTF movement?
Yeah, I want people when they hear BTF, they know the energy we bring, positive vibes. So,
Me, Porter. Shit, I just want them to know, like, I mean, where I come from, I mean, shit, just the 80s. I just want them to know about where I come from. That's it. Like, how we live. For me, that's what we talk about. Just let me get a different style. Like, I feel like people they don't really hear us like that from the 80s. You feel me? You only hear, like, the 90s and the 100s, you know, the Tape Floors and the Quelly Blues and shit. And Pop Smoke. I mean, nobody really heard the 80s turn. Like, I feel like it's our turn. Like, Free Daffy, too.
Free Daffy.
So, like, me, Ivy, and Daffy, you feel me? Like, the only three people. I feel like we could make a push, like, feel me? Globally. So the world could really know where, like, outside of the story, Canarsie, shit like that.
And what is one thing you guys want to say to the fans before we head out?
what you got to say, Porter?
Yeah,
A lot of music is dropping. Stay tuned.
Hell yeah, just follow my Instagram, man.
what's Instagrams?
Porter_, Porter B__. You know what I mean? What's on Ivy, BTF Ivy, got some beat on the way. That's a gang.
BTF
God.
All right.
Follow the gang, BTF.Iv.